It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What's up, guys? I'm gonna try to take a little stroll for about an hour today. So I'm gonna make a few videos, all right? It's kind of hard to take a walk and hold this phone, but I'm here for you. So, probably not what you're expecting when you click on this video. You're probably expecting some kind of computer or technological thing showing you this. It's not that. My name is Jerry. My channel is called Jerry Loves Freedom and Decentralized Assets. Jerry Loves Freedom, or JLF for short, right? I'm an avid Bitcoin buyer and silver buyer. You want to know how to buy Bitcoin? First of all, learn why you want to buy Bitcoin, right? Why do you want to buy it? If you got past that stage and you know why you want to buy it, know the difference between Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because there's a difference, okay? Is Bitcoin technically a cryptocurrency? Yes, it's the world's first cryptocurrency. It says it right there on Coinbase. But it's different than cryptos. Once you learn all that, read the white paper, the Bitcoin white paper. It's a 9-page, 8 or 9 page, however you want to look at it, because there's an index on there, I think. And I'll read that. And what it does is it tells you all about it. What it's for, what it does. October, depends on what day, what time of the day, or what part of the country you're in. October 31st, 2008, or November 1st, 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto came out and told everybody that he was launching Bitcoin. And the rest was history. So how do you buy it? Once you get past all that stuff, how do you buy it? Well, you got to pick an exchange, okay? An exchange is almost like a bank. So there's all different kinds. Just type in cryptocurrency exchanges and a bunch of them will come up. You can buy Bitcoin on Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I don't suggest PayPal. Some simple things. There's a lot of different avenues to buy it, right? And you're going to want to be tempted when you see that to buy other cryptocurrencies. And if you see, I'm not telling you what to buy or what not to buy, but if you learn the difference between Bitcoin and crypto, you'll learn quickly what to buy. Pick an exchange, whichever one's best for you. Coinbase, Kraken, Binance. There's a laundry list of them. Strike. I think Strike is probably the best. Binance is okay too, even though Binance is going through some stuff. Now, when you go there, you have to fill out some stuff. You're going to have your ID, and they're going to ask you for your personal information. That's for tax purposes, right? Now, I know what you're probably thinking, because I was thinking the same thing. And I actually went to buy it the first time a couple of years ago. And once they asked me to fill that out, I stopped. The reason why they do that is because of tax purposes and stuff like that. And, it's an investment. It's a monetary thing. So if you got any capital gains or something like that, they're going to want to know about that stuff, But there's ways to keep your Bitcoin private that I can't talk about here on YouTube, but you can buy it anonymously, but it's going to cost you. And again, I can't talk about it on YouTube. You have to look that up on your own. And that's what I did. So if you don't care about all that, fill it out, have your ID. It's the same thing as, how you do it. You take a picture of your ID, the front and the back, and all that stuff. Once you do that, then you go to Bitcoin, to the thing, and then you start buying. Now, when you buy it, let me explain to you what Bitcoin is. When you see the coin, and right now, as of this recording, I haven't checked it this morning, but the last time I checked it was like 28,440. Now, remember I told you about the other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum is going to be 1,800. Other ones are going to be 100 or 50 cents or $1 or whatever. Don't mistake that as far as, I can get that because it's cheaper. Bitcoin is very different, number one, because it has a finite amount, right? There are only 19 point something million Bitcoin that have been produced right now. That's it. And there's a numerological order that they get mined. Bitcoin miners mine them. There's 144 blocks, roughly every 10 minutes in a 24-hour period. And that's how many Bitcoin get mined. And right now it's 900 Bitcoin every single day. And it's about 6.25 out of every 144 blocks, how many Bitcoin get out there. So it's a finite digital asset, the hardest money on the planet. Even harder than silver and gold, because there's crevices of silver and gold that we don't know about and that we may be able to find. But there'll never be any more Bitcoin. And once it reaches the year 2140, which we'll all be dead, but maybe our great grandkids will be alive, 21 million Bitcoin will be mined. And that's it. So when you look at the price, you can buy in increments of Bitcoin as much as you want. It doesn't matter. Because Bitcoin, because of its divisibility and there's so many people buying it, they had to divide it up into write this down, 100 million Satoshis. That's what they're called. You hear them called sats. And one day that'll be very, very important, because a lot of people right now, most of the planet can't buy one Bitcoin. And Satoshis will be very, very important one day. You trust me on that. It's 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. So let's do the math. Let's just say, just forget about the fees for a second. Let's just say Bitcoin is 28, let's just say it's 28,000, okay? We'll do simple math. If you buy 100,000 Satoshis, which I buy every single morning, by the way, it'll cost you 28 bucks. Because remember, it's 100 million Satoshis in every Bitcoin. And if I buy 100,000 of them, which is 1.01%, because 1% would be $280 or a million Satoshis. That's what you'll get. So, dollar cost average, buy whatever you want, however you want. Now, once you get the feel of that down, then, and you're buying and stuff like that, and you're getting really, really used to the system, it'll be on the exchange. It's almost like putting your money in a bank, right? And that's very important to, like I said, number one, learn about it, learn the differences between them, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Learn everything you can about Bitcoin and educate yourself every single day, because this is not financial advice, but in my opinion, it'll be the greatest invention of money in the history of man. It's one of the greatest. It's the separation between money and state for the first time. It's a permissionless money. It's the people's money. You should also buy precious metals, of course. That's the hard money, the physical money, but this is the best digital money in the world. Once you get used to that and you have it on your exchange, whatever it's Strike, Binance, and you're looking at your holdings every day and your Satoshis, depending on how much you buy, of course. If you buy Bitcoins at a time, then you're looking at your Bitcoins. But if you're looking, most of us will buy Satoshis. Just to let you know, just like cash in the bank, it's not yours, okay? The exchanges hold it for you, and it's just digits on the screen. It's not yours. So what you have to do, just like if you want to hold your own cash, you take the cash out of the bank for you, and just like having paper, silver, or gold, you take the physical silver and gold and hold it. You have to buy what's called a cold storage or a hot storage, or a hot wallet or a cold wallet. The difference between the two, if it's hot, that's not good for me because that's on the internet. Cold storage is when you pull it off, you buy a cold storage device, a Trezor, Model T, Ledger, and stuff like that. It's really, really simple. You buy one. They may cost you 200 bucks or something like that, or 150, 250. It seems like a lot now, but trust me, it won't be nothing, and your peace of mind will be good. You buy that. They're going to give you a 12 or 24 word password to get in and out of the cold storage. Now, it's not held on the cold storage. This gives you access to it, because once you pull it off the exchange and put it on your cold storage, that's what I suggest, because it's off the internet, the cold storage, and you put your verification code in there, or your passcode, or your key phrase, however you want to call it, or your account number, that's how I call it. It'll give you access to that Bitcoin on the blockchain, but it's yours. You're the only one, because those 12 or 24 words, you're the only one that knows them. So if you plug it into a hot wallet and you keep it on a hot wallet, it could get hacked because people are connected to the internet. The cold storage one is not. Like I said, the Ledger Nano X, the Trezor Model T. I suggest the Trezor Model T. I have both of those. And then start spreading them out and put them on there. And that's how you buy Bitcoin. But the most important thing is buy Bitcoin. All right. If you want to have any more questions about that, send me an email, check my about page, and I'll help you for free. I'm not going to charge anything. And I'll walk you through it step by step because it's very important to get it. All right. Thank you so much for the new people that's coming by the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. If you got any questions, hit me up. Peace and love.